Once again, we have a new survivor. Malcom Neverez, a wild druid. Malcom seems to have gotten himself into an underground Lamau shelter. One that I've never seen, by the way. I've never seen a Lamau shelter that looks like this. Lamau... Malcom, being a wild druid, has junk food intolerance. He has a skill deficiency of enervation. I'm not sure what that really means right now. No matter how hard you try, you never manage to master enervation spells. You are unable to cast any spells of the enervation school. I don't know what the enervation school is. We'll just have to figure out later. He's also a slow reader, which is strange, coming from a druid, a mage. You'd expect them to be, smart and literate. You can see that also being mirrored in his intelligence of 8, which is pretty average, mind you, and a strength of 10. Malcom isn't a very natural druid. This is the very first time I've ever seen a Lamau shelter set up like this. I'm very scared. Wait a minute. Oh no. Oh, actually yes. This is the first time I've seen a Lamau shelter set up like this. Which means I don't know where the secret rooms are. And the worst part is, I'm not certain if this is a magic Lamau shelter. Because if it is, there could be magical enemies around. Let's try calling. If there are enemies nearby, I'd want to believe they'd start making noise. Nothing. Well, would you look at that? Is that a Lucerne hammer? Nope, it's a bill axe. Still good. We also have charcoal smoker. How very useful. 22 ammo, not very great. 223 ammo, very good. With an AR pistol. Being a wild druid, I think a roleplay stance would be... Actually, no. I was going to say it would probably be better to not use weapons, since I'm a wild druid. But thinking back on that, I don't think him being a wild druid would make him not want to use guns. Also, this is the end of the world. I think he's willing to arm himself. So I will be going back for those guns. Here we have a pair of wolf-shed cufflinks, which means this guy can transform into a wolf. We got our kitchen. If I'm not wrong, I'm wrong. Okay. I thought there was a false wall there. There isn't. I know there's a false wall somewhere. I'm guessing this is the bathroom. No false walls. That would only lead back there, so... And I'm guessing this is the library. None of the type of books that we're looking for. None at all. I was wanting magic books. We're not seeing those. I genuinely expected this Lamau shelter to be a magic shelter, but it seems I'm full out of luck. Which brings me to another thing. Where are the guns? I know there's supposed to be guns here, I just don't know where they are. Do I have any magic spells? I have Dark Sight. Let's try it. That doesn't really help. At least it doesn't help in the way I want it to. I believe if there is a a secret room. It's probably behind one of these. I just really don't want to move it. I don't know why. I feel like moving it would be tedious. And frankly, we have our guns out here anyways, so what's the point? Yes, there would be more guns, but what's more guns when you already have a gun? Let's grab that bandage. Very useful. Saddlebags, not very useful. What is the role-playing route that I intend to go with Malcom? Currently as it is, I'm not certain. With our past character body bag, I wanted it to be a 0 to hero. If I can get Malcom to a 0 to hero, that would be nice, but I doubt that's gonna happen anytime soon. I should at least get him through the early game first. Which, with our gun, that is kind of already solved. Let's try to make a step outside. River on all sides. I don't like the look of this at all. I also don't really like the look of Malcom. What is that? There's something on his head. It seems to be a fur cap. Oh my! Outcropping? Wait a minute. Why is it saying there's a Lamau shelter on top of the outcropping? Okay, so I'm going to go get that Bill axe. Let's close this. We don't want any enemies coming in on us. And while I'm at it, if only I could. If only I could. I can't wield both. Do I have any? I don't. That's quite sad. One of these is definitely better than the other, so I think I should just be smart and take the one that's better. Are we sure this is a pistol? That does not look like a pistol. That sprite does not look pistol. We should reload. And then reload our second magazine from the ammo box. Is it reloaded? Yes, it is. Nope, no it isn't. You thought I wouldn't catch that, did you? There we go. Just by having this gun, I already feel way more secure compared to my earlier Let's Play with body bag. I can handle a warg with this gun. Sadly, I am recording in a house that's shared by others. So if you do hear background noises, please just bear with me. Okay. And there it is. Funny how it came up as an outcropping from afar. I thought it was a Lamau shelter on top of an outcropping, but now that I'm closer, I notice I was wrong. Oh, it's one of these Lamau shelters. I'm not sure how useful this is going to be. There might be people inside. Wow. What a luck we have, huh? One. What do we have? Hacksaw? screwdriver set. Welding rods. This isn't... Well, it's not that it isn't a useful Lamau shelter, it's just that it's not as furnished as the others. Oh my, how are you not dead yet? Is it because I'm not good at wielding guns? Speaking of wielding guns, how good am I with bows? How strange, I would have expected to have some archery skills as a wild druid. What have you been doing with your wild life? Now don't be fooled. Yup. There's always a gun there. And what do you know? We have magic missile. Signal flare, signal flare. Not very useful. Lamau shelter. Not very useful. Refillable lighter. And torch. Now most people, what they do is they throw a stone at that, but I say I don't like that risk. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn on my flashlight. I'm going to come here, and I'm actually going to deconstruct. Hopefully I have the tools. That's quite funny. I used to be able to deconstruct diagonally into this display rack, but apparently I'm not able to. Oh, I see the problem. This is a utility shelf. That's a display rack. I need a different type of disassembly to get that through. Okay. I think what I'm going to need is something with prying and a screwdriver. Okay. That shouldn't be too hard to find. Not useful. Also not useful. I don't think I'm a female. And I don't think I cross-dress. Okay. My big issue right now is a screwdriver. The deconstruction of terrain and furniture requires something with screwdriving. Oh, just great. I know I saw screwdrivers around here somewhere. Where is it? Screwdriver set. We won't carry it with us, because we can't. Wow. I took a risk there. I wasn't sure exactly what square it was on, but that worked out. So what we do now is we stop hauling and then deconstruct you to get a pipe, yes. Turn that pipe into a crowbar, makeshift crowbar. Let's put this down and start working. Where's our makeshift? Oh. Oh, okay. I put it on the ground, apparently. Okay, so we're gonna have to wield this. Which means we're gonna have to drop that. And deconstruct terrain and furniture. On 3. And boom. Just like that. 0 risk, all the rewards. Let's drop that. Move down on 3. Move to 1. Ignore the car, if you can hear it, that is. Oh dear. I don't have any pockets. Move to 9. Wait. Okay, I thought I could deconstruct it, but apparently I can't. That would have been awesome if I could. I should take this tomato soup. And I need... benefits of living in this types of situations. Okay, is not good. Maybe if I brought the purse. Can I wear the purse? I can wear the purse. That's nice. Maybe I am a cross-dresser. I still can't take it. I guess I'm gonna have to... I don't want to have to drag it, though. How can I feasibly take this with me? There's no bags around. What's the map like? Yeah, no, that's not worth it. That's not a good situation having to carry that all the way. Okay, drop the purse. I know what I'm going to do. I'm not leaving without it. Unless I absolutely need to, that is. I'm sure I saw a pillowcase somewhere. Here it is. We're going to grab, wield, drop. We're going to unload. I'm going to unload the pillowcase. Great. Wield. Store in inventory. I can wear this, I'm fairly certain. How do I wear this? I need a sling. Makeshift. I can just make this. I can just make this. Put it down and start working. Okay, so now I modify. Okay. Where's the sling then? Wield. Makeshift sling. Drop. And... oh dear, did I make the wrong thing? Is this not what I think it is? Yes. Yes, I made the wrong thing. Did I? Let me see that again. Yes, I did make the wrong thing. This is what I was supposed to make. And it would need a seatbelt. Or some form of rope. Or 3 cotton patches. If I were to... if I were to disassemble you... you've got to be kidding me. According to this, I can't disassemble it. How is that possible? No, I'm clearly making a mistake. Drop, butcher, makeshift sling. I can disassemble it. I just don't know what comes out of it. Disassemble menu. Makeshift sling. Here it is. Oh, it turns it back into a blanket. Of course it does. Okay, how about grab blanket. E. Disassembly takes 10 minutes. 20 cotton sheets. If I cut it up though, would that equal cotton patches? Let's just take a... nice, yeah. Let's just take a bit. 2-point sling, just like that. And we take our 2-point sling, and we attach as gun mod. We take our 2-point sling, and we attach as... okay then. Wield. Where? We take our 2-point sling. We attach it as a gun mod to you. Confirm. And now we wear our AR. There. And we lost our blanket. No problem. We'll just grab another one. Boom. Grab our pillowcase, wield. This is why you don't skimp out on the rest of society when the apocalypse is coming. If I had a condo, I bet I would at least have a bag. Well, would you look at that? It was right there, all along. Wield. Where, actually? Drop our pillowcase. Grab our disposable. Oh no, it's disposable. Yuck. Okay, go up. Close that. That place is completely useless to us now. And let's turn off our flashlight. We don't want to waste battery. I think I want to go up just to see what the area looks like. 1, 3. Nope, not 3. Okay. And Nothing. We are stuck in the middle of nowhere. Wow. What I wish would happen for I almost went into auto walk menu. I almost did it. Not learning my lesson. Can't be lazy with Cataclysm. Can't be lazy. You're gonna end up dead, just like punching bag. Lots of sparrows about. What I believe this is like is... Marrow? Is that your name? Malcom. Malcom was essentially living in his little shelter. He decided he doesn't want anything to do with society, and that was, who knows, years ago maybe. And then one day, he just decided to get out. He doesn't even know that there's a cataclysm yet. He goes through, along the riverbanks, and he comes right down to this shelter. And then he sees it. His very first zombie in that shelter. It might have even been one of his friends. Which brings me back to one of my first decisions. Did I attack first? We're just gonna let that rest and say Malcom, being a druid, can sense the life force in things. And he didn't sense any life force in that guy. He knew something was wrong. Some form of corruption had entered that zombie's body. And so he decided, I need to take that thing out, and I need to take it out immediately. He did that, he got his gun, and now he's gonna keep on going out, because if something like that affected another, nomad, I guess you could call it, wild guy, yeah, another wild guy, just like him, who, again, might have even been his friend, if something like that could have affected him, then it's only within Malcolm's responsibility to go check out on the rest of the world. I think he's probably even fighting his own will right now. He doesn't want to have to go out there. He signed off on reality and society ages ago. Maybe it was when the riots happened. Maybe it was even before that. I think it was probably when the riots happened, just for the plain fact that he doesn't know archery and only has like 4 in his survival skills. Like, Malcom might be a wild druid, but he's not a very good wild druid. As you can see, he even has mechanics. This guy was not a part of the forest his entire life. He has vehicles of 2. This guy was not a part of the forest his entire life. He went into the forest when the riot started, and he just happened to check up on one of his friends, and that's when he noticed he's moving, but there's no life force. And there he sees his second warning. What is that? It's just a bat. Okay. I thought it was a mutant for a second, because the sheep was running from it. You don't expect something like that. Speaking of sheep, food truck. Are you hungry? You're feeling fine. You're actually overweight. Wow. Good on you for being overweight in the apocalypse. Not a lot of people can manage that. I have no idea where to go now. And this feels like how I ended Body Bag's mansion run. He escapes his problems, and now he's left with a choice, north or south. I went south last time, and it went properly, but then I did the stupid thing, and then I went north afterwards. I am going to keep going south. This isn't about knowing the game, by the way. Give me 1 second. I owe a bit of watch time for that movement. Let's pull out our air pistol. We're gonna have to air out this zombie. That didn't work out the way I wanted it to. Ignore that. This feels like a waste, and it kind of is. That zombie did not need a whole bullet. But there we go. Malcom gets a Denarius. And just like that, we have our very first mission. Objective. I should really tone down on the bullet usage. I don't know when I'm gonna get another gun. Let's use that Denarius. Have to be on the road to do it. Okay, so Denarius rubs... Malcom rubs his finger across the Denarius. And it takes a while. But it's as if the coin itself speaks back to him. And you want to know what? That's doable. I think I'm willing to do that in this video. That is somewhat doable. Wilmot. Wilmot will be a problem. That looks like a medium city. You might want to think this is where the city ends, but it seems like it continues off over to here and maybe even here. Heck, it might even come all the way down to the river. We're gonna make that trek. But before we make it, I think I'm going to go back up to my base. I'm going to collect the rest of the bullets. And I'm going to collect that bill axe. I'm not going to auto-walk there. I'm currently learning how to edit. I will try to figure out how to speed up these parts in post. But just bear with me if this is too long. So even though Malcom doesn't have the highest IQ, even below average some might say, he's smart enough to know when he's beat. And somehow, deep in the pits of Malcom's gut, he knows that there's going to be more zombies, especially around those cities. He remembered the riots. The man's got an eye for his jewelry. I should take the aspirins, yes. I keep going for that auto walk, but I'm not gonna do it. Because this game doesn't know what danger is. The sad thing about all of this is that I'm a druid. It's not the best of classes. It's not the worst either. Well, that's a conversation piece right there. I'm not going to say it's not the worst. As it comes to engagements and conflicts, it definitely ain't the best. That I can say for certain. But I can't say it's not the worst. And just like that, we're back home. Turn off auto walk. Close. Go down. Let's get that Billax. The thing is, we might never come back here. If he lives long enough to make his mage school, I could make this a sort of outpost and put a portal in here. But what are the chances of that? What are the chances I'll be near here? Right? Auto walk on. Let's move. Our friend here has quite a travel ahead of him. I guess it's a good thing that he picked up on vehicle skills, because this is only good. Surely one of them works. Long beep. Faulty engine? Okay. Faulty engine again. Just like that. We have liftoff. Now, while I'm not willing to do an auto walk, I am willing to do an auto drive. Because the game knows more of what's about to pop the tires than I do. And yes, tires can be popped in this game. So it's only smart to, like, allow the game itself to do the driving. And either way, I'm inside of a metal cage. What could possibly harm me? It seems we're next to a woodworking station. There's an axe over there. This can be used to chop down trees. I will leave it behind, because as well as axe, there is a very good possibility that there are wasps over there, and I am not willing to deal with wasps. Come on. Okay. Oh! Okay. Don't know if you spotted that, but there were actually people. Too bad we're not going to be meeting them. Let's grab that. Oh, past it. There we go. Even in the forest, I'm not willing to auto-travel. It's just too dangerous. More than once, I've met up on a Yule Cat in the middle of a game. I don't know if they've been taken out, but I haven't seen like Yule Cats in a long time. Oh my. What is this? What is this? Oh, it's a drug lab. Okay. Does this weapon have reach? Let's find out. No, it doesn't seem that way. As a matter of fact, its length is only 31 inches. Surely you're slower than me. Sir, let go of me. Oh my god. Okay. I hate when that happens. I'm going to take your stuff. You're not very useful at all. Okay, let's go back into a walk. What's in here? Peach sparkling water. How could we say no to that? Chocolate drink. Can't drink it because it's considered as junk food. And in here we have our drug lab. Hazmat suit. Lots of good things. Low-grade meth. I wonder, I'm not certain if our fellow mage would be willing to buy a gallon jug of moonshine. It seems like something the ref center might purchase for quite a hefty sum too, but I'm not sure how useful that is to a mage. I mean, it's meth. Who doesn't like a bit of meth in the morning? I think I'm gonna leave this one behind. I don't want to get all... Oh, actually I'm only at 37% weight. This is just straight up medicine. Sugar. Let's take a wait till I catch my breath. We don't want to be caught without stamina. Now we just follow the path. Groundhogs. I think here I go south. Yeah. Definitely south. Maybe I should just start going south all the time. Because notice, our Forge of Wonders is south. We went north, and we died. If you want to live, go south. That could be drivable, but the seats, man. Is that a sugar house? What is that? Oh my, a hunting lodge. How useful. Close. I don't have the necessary locking skills. To get into their pantry. But they might have magic books. They don't. That's sad. Light jacket. I don't need a light jacket right now. I already have our little mantle of wolf. I'm fairly certain that's an echo. Let's see. Yeah, that's an echo. We're not gonna... Wait a minute. Now this is a closed metal door. But you wanna know what? Those ones on the outside are metal bars covering the windows. I can probably get in. Yes, I can. If by chance, let's drop our billax. There's a woodworking station below. There might be hacksaw. And there isn't. That's sad. That's sad. There could be really good stuff in there. Guns even. Almost always a bow and arrow. But not today. Today we keep moving forwards. Our friend Malcom here has a real goal in mind. He's not gonna let anything distract him. Oh dear. Oh no. Do they see me? They see me, god damn it. And they're fast. God damn it. It's a bit faster than me. Where's the closest tree? Can I make it? I think I can make it. Okay. Now we just wait for him. This is an older version of Cataclysm, so I'm still able to attack from a bow. Oh, no, I can't. This isn't a reach weapon, sadly. Oh, I have to drop it. Okay, fire. Precision. Precision. Hopefully this isn't dragging much attention to me. He said something, but I didn't hear what. Let's wield our bill axe. Let's wear our AR. Let's give it a moment. 60 heartbeats. That's probably 60 minutes, right? Heartbeat a second. 300 heartbeats. Okay. Fairly certain nothing's coming. And could they have guns? Not exact. Ooh. Oh. They have a Kevlar vest. I don't think my gun can fit in that holster. Can it? What's the max weight you can carry, buddy? Let's see. Total capacity 1 liter, 11 inches in, and a weight of 4.41 pounds. Let's see. Okay, so you're definitely too big. Okay. Okay. Holster Sig Pro, let's see. 28. Worth it. Lego, wow. Leg ammo pouch. Police duty belt. There we go. Motorcycle jacket. No, that wasn't a good idea. Because I have on my little... I got on my, my thing. That shouldn't be a problem. Where is it? Motorcycle jacket. I'm fairly certain that's called... Yep, 49. I need to drop my leather pouch. What else do I need to drop? Oh. I don't think I can fix that. The large gym bag? Not gonna be fixed. Let's just take everything out of the leather pouch. And then take the leather pouch, because that could still be useful. 50 plus 19. Damn, that's causing a lot. I'm gonna have to drop the large gym bag. Wow. That AR pistol, man. Is it possible that I can just... No. Okay. Okay, but I can unload. There's a good chance I can unload my AR pistol. Drop it. Actually, wield it. Wield it first. Drop that. Let's take off. Let's detach the 2-point sling. Yes. And insert inside my... Where is it? My gym bag. My AR pistol. And I should have my sling on me. And grab. Let's wield you. And where is my sling? Where is it? 2-point sling. Let's put that on the AR-15. Doesn't have enough room for another sling mod. Wait, it already has a sling mod? What if it's a good sling mod? Where is it? AR-15? What if it's a good sling mod? It's an adjustable sling. Oh, yes. Okay, so AR-15, modify attached equipment, adjust, shift weight to the front, and just like that, we have essentially sorted out. Oh, it's still 54. What's causing all this? Is it the fur cloak? Encumbrance 60, Jesus! Why? Is that normal? Wait a minute, I don't need this. I don't need this. It looks good. It's strapped. And it looks good. But my wolf shed is in the cufflinks. So I don't need this. It looks so good, though. It's sad to see you go, but we're gonna have to get rid of practically everything here. Okay, we're gonna keep the fur scarf. There's no way I'm getting rid of that. What kind of armor are you wearing? Police ballistic vest? Hell yeah. And come on, you gotta have some form of clothing. Am I missing something here? Poor fit. Let's wear that. Boots, pair, poor fit. Blue dress shirt, poor fit. Yep, baseball cap. Let's wear that. I don't think I'm wearing any pants, sadly. I'm fairly certain, however, that there are clothes down by the police road blockade. I should take this. I should take the heavy-duty flashlight. I should drop my flashlight. Let's grab the battery out of that. Go on, grab. 5. Oh, we're really running over the time now, aren't we? Damn. Wield our AR-15. Nope. Nope. Wield our Billax. Wear our AR-15. And reload our AR-15. I'm sure we can reload that a little bit more. There we go. Surely there are bodies down here. Yes, they are. Not very useful, sadly. What is that on my head? Do I still have something on my head? Fur scarf, baseball cap. There's something on my head. Really? What is that? Huh. These are going to be useful later. I'm not leaving these. These gave me so much trouble in a past game. Trying to get silver and gold, all that stuff. I swear to God, I must be blind. 'Cause I can't see. Oh, here we go. Okay, now I think we're sorted. The only thing that could make this better is a riot armor setup. Asking for too much? Okay. Steel ballistic plates. Let's see what we have. Let's drop this one. And insert. Where is it? Yeah. Okay. 50 plus 5. Motorcycle jacket, police ballistic vest. Let's drop the motorcycle jacket and grab all the stuff out of it. Boom. What else? 47. What's causing it now? Encumbrance 3. Encumbrance 1. Encumbrance 6. Oh, gym bag. Okay. So we're essentially... No... Yeah, and we're slowed because we don't have any shoes. We need shoes. Come on. Somebody here has to have some shoes. No shoes? Oh my. Sure. Oh, wait a minute. Nope, it's poor fit. Surely you jest. Come on. No shoes. If I was to wear the poor fitting ones, that would actually be a negative overall. It's only for a small distance. I doubt anything could happen. Where are they? There we go. It's not the best, but, you know, it does the job. Now we need to get all the way down here. Almost did it again. It's instinct for me to just, you know, let the auto walk take over. And weirdly enough, every single game that I die in Cataclysm, it's always the damn auto walk that kills me. I just never learn my lesson. Okay. Okay. So you see here we have a problem. Multiple problems. I did not see this, but it doesn't make any sense going back there. I'm just not strong enough. That was the first problem. The second problem is Cornwall. This is a highway. I don't know if it goes exactly where we're going, but I'm still going to try it. Hardware store. Ah, it has a bridge. How nice. And a restaurant. How quaint. The fun thing is, I think I should just be able to walk. I mean, what's gonna attack me on a bridge, right? It'll be fine. Something just died nearby. Something hits the Canada Goose. The Canada Goose dies in one hit. Oh. Oh, yes, sir. Oh, yes. That was an accident. Oh, yes. No wasps. Just a perfect vantage point? Yes. Give it to me. Show me what you've got. No binoculars, sad. Okay. Oh, damn it. That's my bad. Okay. I think this is a sand pit. And we got a lab. We got billboards. We've got a sewer treatment plant. Is that a mansion? No, no it isn't. Don't be stupid. I can just get off this highway and come down here. Or I can travel on the highway because it seems there's an intersection here as well. I don't know what that's about. However, even though I said I was going to take us to the Forge of Wonders, I think I'm going to end it here. It's not hard to get to the Forge of Wonders in the next episode because it's such a small amount of movement. So with that being said, this is where I'm going to end it. Our man Malcom, the wild druid, wakes up one day. And I think the second he woke up, he knew something was wrong. Today just felt different. He went out into the wild when the riot started. He went to hide away from all that the world had to carry, all the hate, all the problems. Today he got up and decided he was going to visit one of his friends in a cabin nearby. He hasn't seen that friend in a while, and as a matter of fact, he wasn't entirely sure that friend was even there to begin with. He just knew that he would be there because he said that he'd come out there at some point. He sees the cabin and he's elated. He goes down to said cabin. Something's wrong. It's half built. That's not like his friend. So he goes inside. And in the dark, he sees his friend staggering. His druidic abilities tell him there's no life force in that person. That man is dead. Some form of corruption has taken a hold of his friend. Malcom, however, saddened by the fact that he had to do it, he does it anyways. He strikes down his friend, breaks into his gun vault, and takes his wand. He then goes back up to his house because he knows what needs to be done now. He needs to go out into the world, and he needs to find out what happened. He goes back for his gun, his AR, trusty AR, and he leaves. He may never see that shelter ever again. Who knows how much money he spent to build that thing. And he's just gonna turn his back on it. Out on the road, he sees a car crashed. There's a person inside. He looks like a normal human. He checks the wallet. A denarius. What on earth is a normal human doing with a coin like this? It doesn't matter because it's his lucky day. He picks up the coin, scans it, rubs his finger across its surface, and it tells him everything he needs to know. Just south of him is the Forge of Wonders, and he has his mission. However, it won't be an easy one. He strikes out immediately. On his path, he cuts through forests, and he sees multiple crashed vehicles. The world has certainly changed. And that's what leads us to here. Atop a radio tower, he looks out onto the world. The Forge of Wonders isn't in sight just yet, but he can feel the magic pulling him. He can feel his ley lines stretching and welling just being this close to this area. He's gonna make it. But that will be a story for another time. Check back in on another day, and we will get to the Forge of Wonders. And unlike our past Survivor, Mr. Bodybag. Malcolm does not intend to be beat up.